My best friend keeps trying to flirt with my fiance right in front of my face, so we decided to set a trap to see exactly how far she would go. Chloe and I have been inseparable since college. She's always been the type of person who secretly needs to compete with everyone around her. If I bought a new dress, she'd buy the exact same one the next day. If I got a promotion, she'd immediately downplay it and talk about her own career. I always blew it off as harmless insecurity because she had been there for me during some really tough breakups in the past. But everything changed when I got engaged to my fiancé, Mark. Mark is amazing. He's sweet, incredibly successful, and treats me like royalty. The moment Chloe met him, her entire vibe shifted. She started showing up to our casual hangouts wearing insanely revealing outfits. Whenever we were out at bars, she would laugh hysterically at jokes he hadn't even finished making, and she'd constantly touch his arm while talking. It got weirder. She started texting me passive-aggressive things out of nowhere. One night she sent a message saying, "Are you sure Mark is really the one for you? You guys look more like roommates than a couple. Honestly, if you ever want to set him free, let me know." I'd show him a good time. I was completely floored. I showed Mark the text expecting him to be shocked, but instead he just laughed and said, "Wow, she is completely shameless. You want to see what happens if I actually give her an opening?" We decided right then and there to test her loyalty once and for all. The next weekend, the three of us went out for drinks at a dimly lit lounge. About an hour in, I purposely stood up and said I was going to the restroom. But right before I walked away, Mark unlocked his phone, started a voice recording, and flipped it face down on the table right next to Chloe. I waited in the hallway for about 3 minutes. When I walked back to the booth, the tension was thick enough to cut with a knife. Chloe looked completely flushed and was staring at her drink, and Mark looked absolutely disgusted. We left shortly after, and the car ride home was completely silent. The second we got into our driveway, Mark plugged his phone into the car speakers and hit play. The audio was crystal clear. The exact second I walked away, you could hear Chloe slide over into my empty seat. She leaned in close. You could literally hear her whispering and said, "You know, she doesn't actually appreciate a guy like you. She's boring. I could show you what a real exciting relationship feels like." Then you hear Mark immediately pull away, slam his glass down, and say, "Get your hands off me. I am deeply in love with my fiancé, and you are a terrible friend. Don't ever touch me again." I blocked Chloe on absolutely everything that night. The twist is, she's currently trying to spin the story to our mutual friends, claiming that Mark threw himself at her and that I'm just being paranoid. But lucky for me, I have the actual audio receipts, and I'm about to drop them in the group chat. Am I wrong for exposing her?